Alright guys, bringing you more 5v5 domination Xbox One action, part of the level Omega event that we put together a month ago. This is map 2 between Omega versus the Business on Zavod, always a good map. This event's sponsored by Agalto, Astro, Brass Monkey Apps, Trinity Games, Mechanics, where check them all out. These teams competing for 5 Agalto HD PVRs. You may be asking, what are the rest of the sponsors doing? Well, they gave a bunch of stuff that we gave away during the live stream, so sorry those on YouTube, you don't get to participate, but hey, check out the live stream in the future, you can get some stuff too. See you guys later. This is now Zavod. We have Mega on red. I gotta switch my stuff up. Swap it out. Bam. And so, right now, Omega is up 1-0.
Yeah, they're up one map. We do go by maps, of course. It goes by ticket count and then into maps. Whoever wins the ticket count takes the map. Best 2 out of 3, of course. And Omega starting off pretty solid here, but TV already up by a bit.
Oh.
If I'm not mistaken, they're up by quite a few in the early game. But Omega able to grab AC, A being contested. Bio looking for one, will grab him. And the FAMAS being used here. Haven't seen Bio use the FAMAS too much. Of course, is a fan favorite weapon. Of course, the weapon of choice was the MTAR, and that was unfortunately banned earlier this month. So he looks like he just shifted the FAMAS, and it looks like he's found a home with it. If I'm not mistaken, he's doing a good job so far, getting some kills with his teammates. But then again, you got very strong players like Legacy on TB. Had the opportunity to play against and with Legacy back in the days of BF3, and he was one of those players that is just incredibly good. Came out of nowhere. No one really saw him coming. And now he's playing for one of the most storied teams in the Battlefield, TB. So it is very interesting to see him still being a franchise player on a very good team.
Yes. You know, sometimes with some comp players, you know, they'll play for a few years and then they just get old. And then they can't play as much. Like me.
That's my story,
like
Dastro. I'm 23 years old, man, and I'm just too old to play. That's pretty much when it comes down to it.
That's right.
Fortunately.
Did you guys know? I mean, a lot of people don't believe me, but I actually used to be a pro Battlefield player back in the day.
I believe it. I believe it.
Back in the day.
I saw how you played London, so.
I played super shitty in London, so. So I mean, I hope you don't use that as a metric of how good I was. But it's 132 to 120. Mega is down by 12. Oh no! But that guy Raiden, he's using the FAMAS, jumping around, trying to push up on Alpha.
Brad picking up another kill. A lot of FAMASs. I think. Let me just go through the count here. I think everyone on the Omega roster is using a FAMAS right now, except for maybe Dirty D. Yeah, Dirty D's the only one using ADK. But unfortunately, getting back shots now at A. TB really looking for a team wipe here. Enray last alive. He's not even there, so TB able to get a wipe on that A flag, and they will resecure. And again, right now, King Black for TB 6-2. Legacy right there with him, another 6-2. And it looks like Omega is slightly struggling here, but we have a very close match 3 minutes in. I don't know how this one's going to go. I honestly have no idea.
Yeah, it feels like both teams are trying to struggle with rotations. Red Guy Raiden takes out the Legacy, 93R, and the FAMAS. 2% health remaining. Ends up getting wrecked, though. Brad's still up. He's pushing on Alpha. Wait a minute. Will Omega get a 3 for here? They're trying.
They're looking for it, and no, it looks like the A will be secured just barely.
Look at that big gun on Brad. He's taken out 1. Does he take out 2? He does. Taking out Fatal and Bonds. Will it be a triple? It very well could be.
Looks like a triple. TB not there. 1 going for 2 going for an A cap right now, and B being contested by TB. Looks like Omega is doing a good job. Legacy will go down. Black gonna look for a revive. Caught in the open though, on top tanks. Will get picked apart. Legacy though got picked up. Still alive, has a spawn on help, and they will walk away with that flag for now, but Enray and company still there looking for a pincer move here as we see it coming and happen. Enray looking for 1, grabs it, and TB will lose control of B, and Omega will regain control of it. Bio now in a 1v3 potential here at A. I don't know if he has it in him. FAMAS in hand, he could do it.
Yes. Oh, Biologic does go down, but in that sweep that we saw with Brad, he was able to take out the Delta, the flags. We got almost a 35-40 ticket lead, maybe.
Pushing up on that lead right now, getting close to 40 tickets, like you said. And, you know, once you start getting ticket wins like this, it's so close on tickets. Can go either way, but of course it's only out of 50%. So when you start losing tickets like that, the momentum, you know, is just against you. It's psychological, unfortunately.
It is 106 to 80 in favor of TB in terms of the bleed, but they are down by 20.
Down by 20. Taking a look at King Black and potential just set up here, and that's what TB's going to do. They do this very well. Conquest, when I've had the opportunity to watch them play, they know they've got 2 flags, so they see no reason to push it out, and they are going to set up right now. Going to get aggressive here and push onto A. See if he can do it. Looking for one around corner. Will not get that kill. Does get a few shots in him, just tickling him.
Yes.
Still staying alive, though. Looking at a 1v1 here. Fatal. The leader of TB versus Raiden on that far side. AC-23 versus a FAMAS. Both equally class guns, in my opinion. Raiden gonna hop out. Say no thanks, but this bleed is coming very close right now. TB still holding on to it. 10 ticket differential, and this could be hurting Omega big time.
Yes, Omega has lost a lot of their players. Pisano's still up, but wow, what a wipe. That's a wipe for everybody.
That's a full wipe. Yep. And that right there should turn the ticket count to even before all 5 can get back in for Omega, and that is going to hurt him big time. TB in a great position, and look at that setup. You just see that. You just know that they're looking. Of course, Fatal going to be in a lot of trouble right now. Has 2 coming around. Brad just picked him up right there. Not going to get too much help. Hopefully, TB is going to be able to react to that. Legacy last alive on that A flag. Going to see what he can do to push. Knows he's got 1 on flag and 1 potentially to his left. Pushing him now. Doesn't know exactly where he is, but they're so close to each other. Will go down from Bio. And Bio, man. Bio is just such a good player. He's so quick on his feet. Very energetic, of course. You know, I've seen some of his YouTube videos, and he's always so amped up. I know he's, like, fired up right now. If only we could hear him. He's probably yelling at the top of his lungs, getting his team fired up right now against TB. A great team to go against here in the second round.
Yes, 99 Grenades on Twitter says, we think Mega will win versus TB. That's what they think. What do you guys think?
Well, I mean, they could be right. I mean, so far, Omega's up by 1. Bio going down there in the mid. I still hang out for TB. I used to play for TB back in the day, so I have that bias of being an alumni of the squad.
Of TB.
Yeah, that's right.
It is 65 to 58. Mega does have the burn in their favor. Going to the... Let's go to Brad. Brad sees 1 pushing up through bottom, but does get taken out by King Black. Let's go to King Black.
King Black able to answer back, though.
No, he doesn't. He gets answered.
Bond's on a revive. They don't see him on that revive. Looks like Omega's just going to let that revive go for whatever reason. Bond's now going to get involved.
Oh, shit.
1 for revive. Has 1. Yes,
2.
grabs him. Still alive, though.
They're still reviving. Wow.
Look at this medic train right
wow.
there. Like BF3 all over again. 1 right in front of each other.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
King Black.
King Black doing work right there, Jaskro. That was awesome to watch. A little bit of a zombie medic train. But, hey, TB took it, and they're still down by 17. But this game is so close.
Yes.
It can go either way at this point.
It could go either way. In fact, we do see... Legit 1694 says, gonna call the upset. TB will win against Omega. Legit's calling it right now. He's calling it. He's calling it.
Well, look at that. They do have a triple cap right now, and this is going to be huge in terms of a ticket bleed. C is being contested by a majority of the Omega roster, but that 3 cap is going to hurt them big time. And that right there, you'll see it happen here on the bleed. 41-41 between both teams. And oh my goodness, we're going to come down to the wire, I feel, in this game right now. Legacy trying to defend tanks, doing a good job. All of TB just got wiped off of A. Legacy about to go in a 2v1 here. Takes down 1, has 1 more to go, and I think he's teammating.
Oh, watch out, the nade.
If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, nade takes him out.
The atomic grenade blows up everything in his way, and Omega recovers right there and gets another triple cap on their side. 33-33, still a tie game, though. Could go either way here. Definitely could go either way.
That's right.
Making the push now for this C flag. Has King Black in front. He's got 1. Not going to just wait for it. And he's going to bait Fatal, if I'm not mistaken, and push. That's a very smart play, but has 1 in the corner. Fatal going to turn and go down as well. TB getting mopped up right here. 8 ticket difference. Legacy and a teammate now going to make a play. Bonds Sees the trade, gonna go back for his teammate, and gets that revive. There you go. So A being contested, but TB able to get back on this B flag. Have one behind, and Dirty D just picks up a 2-piece, and that, in my opinion, will mop up all hopes TB has of taking this game.
Oh, yeah.
Not going to be able to get back in there, I don't think. They just do not have enough tickets. Anything could happen, though, but it looks like Omega's going to walk away with this game by about 20, 25, I'd say.
Yeah.
Still a great game.
It was.
Regardless.
We're going to do one more round of this, and if Omega can pull up the win on this, they're most certainly, that'll be the end of the match. They will go on to the next round of the brackets, whereas if TB can, I don't know, win by 30 or so, then it may go into a tiebreaker. It would go into a tiebreaker.
That's right. We could see a tiebreaker, but there you go, right there. Omega will win by 29 tickets. And we will go into the second round of Zavad right here. Pretty good game though so far. Hopping back in, Omega versus TB. TB has to win this game right here if they want to stay alive, but Omega can dash their hopes if they start off nice and strong. But it looks like Cardiac Cat getting first blood of the game. Nice for Cardiac Cat, AK in hand.
Let's go to Cardiac.
Pushing mid tanks.
Sees one.
Has one directly in front.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice.
Gets a revive to boot, so he is a team player, as they would say.
Ooh, watch out for those nades. He sees one guy here. Watch out for those pipes. Watch out for all the things. Does he see any bad dudes? Not yet. Looking around,
He's trying to cross corner here. Sees one in the bush.
Oh, there's
two in front of him.
Oh, he got one.
A full clip. He's got one playing the tank.
Oh, he's the guy
right there.
He got some.
And look at him go. Cardiac, man. 4-0 at the beginning of the game, and this is exactly what TB needs to get themselves fired up and ready, and they will push a 3-cap in the beginning, and that is crucial.
That was really well played by Cardiac. A 3-fer that is most certainly needed. Does get taken out, though.
So it looks like Omega's going to be able to answer back real quick and get themselves back on both A and B. And C is the only thing left, and Fatal is the last man alive, waiting for a bit of a squad spawn potentially. But Omega now going to get aggressive and just push Fatal.
Yeah, look at those 3-fers. Those 3 TB guys have spawned in the top left corner of the map. 2 pushing Alpha, 1 pushing Bravo. Easily going to take Bravo by his lonesome. That's Legacy.
And TB turning around a triple cap only for a moment, though. As you said, Legacy going to be picking up that side. Going to have trouble, though. He's got one coming directly from C. Sees him on the tank now. Can he take that pick?
That's a biologic. Now 32% health. He's sort of
grenade being
glitching
traded.
around.
Legacy unsure what to do. There's some trouble here for Legacy without a doubt. Getting a spawn in. Bio going to be able to make the push. Can he do it? He's one and cross.
He's pushing
anyway,
hard.
We'll go down from Legacy. He's pushing him.
Takes him out.
There you go. Bio does pick him up. Gets a revive to boot right there. And Omega up by 20 here, 2 minutes into the game. One from behind, though. Bio will mop it up again. And look how fast Bio plays. You know he plays on a high sensitivity, but you just got to give him that credit of being able to make that target acquisition so smoothly on such a high sense. I think he plays like plus 60,
Whoa.
which is just insanity in my opinion.
That is insanity.
I play on 15, you know, and I think that's too fast. It takes me about an hour and a half to do a 180, but still, like.
I hear you.
But anyway, hopping in still, Cardiac Cat 6-2, really the hero of the TB squad right now, keeping his team motivated. Only a 10-ticket difference, and this game could go either way. TB has to win, though. They have to win here if they want to stay in this tournament. I believe they have the ability to do it. As we can see, they are mopping up a bit of the Omega guys. And Ray able to answer back and drop Fatal on the low B push. Will get dropped by Bonds there with the AK. Raiden answering, going to push A, and we will see a bit of a turnaround here, except I don't think they see the spawn in from Fatal. In a second there, Cardiac Cat getting another kill, man. He's doing a great job in this Series 7-2. Hanging out under mid-C right now, staying alive under that stairwell. And if I'm not mistaken, these stairwells make you... No, these stairwells are not invincible. It's the ones on Dawnbreaker that make you invincible. Cardiac will go down from Bio. Bio getting a nice revive in there. Bio and N-Ray. So far, so good for them in this series so far from what I've seen. And it looks like another triple cap in the hands of Omega. And that is huge, huge, huge in my opinion. Any type of triple cap is just going to kill you on morale. It kills you on tickets. Bio getting a nasty team shot. Fatal able to get up a kill there. 3-4 for Fatal. If you take a look at the kill deaths on both sides, they're pretty even. 26-21 for TB and 29-18 for Omega. So kills pretty even. Deaths pretty even as well. Yes. But the ticket count, only a difference of about 20.
Yeah, that's right.
It can happen between.
It's looking at the kills and deaths. Omega does have a lead, but it's not that big of a lead. It seems that from rotations perspective, we do see TB rotating around pretty quickly.
You know, and I think TB's rotations are pretty good. You know, they have that Conquest team experience. They know what they're doing. Bio with 2 in front will pick up Cardiac, and that's the player they want to shut down right now. They want to shut down Cardiac Cat because he's doing a great job in this series of maintaining pressure on TB. Bio looking for 2. Will get stopped right there by the Bonds. Bonds, unfortunately, trying to get a turn in. But look at Black. Oh, my goodness. Able to drop N-Ray with a trade. A bit of a Pyrrhic victory, of course, right there, but still Fatal now going to come in, waiting for a most likely a teammate spawn before he gets aggressive in here, and this is a smart play. One coming up right there.
Fatal
unable to kill him. Wow.
Wasn't that good. Going to Legacy, he is pushing up on Bravo, maybe. It's 98 to 66 in favor of Omega.
Like you said, 30 ticket difference, about 35 ticket difference right here. Fatal grabbing 1, getting a pickup. Legacy looking for a secondary, switching to a second now. Pistol out, 93R in use, and nice. The 93R has always been a pretty fan favorite of the comp players on the console from what I've seen. Very, very effective pistol that is basically a pocket AK is what we used to call it back in the day.
Pocket AK.
BF3. And it's just a nasty gun. It can do a lot of work just by itself. You know, you don't even need an assault rifle half the time. And look at TB.
Yeah.
Able to get a triple cap here with Bonds now.
Bonds is getting the triple cap. They are down by 30, but that's okay. If they can hold this just for a bit, they may have something.
That's right. They are losing B, unfortunately, and it looks like we're going to see a bit of aggression here coming from Legacy. And looks like Legacy will go down right there just as my controller gets disconnected, unfortunately. I think I'm running out of battery, so I'm going to replace real quick. But it looks like, from what I'm seeing in the Skycam right now, TB is going to lose control of C. They will not have the ability to have A either. But very fortunately, I have a full pack of batteries on standby.
You got batteries?
At all times.
I got batteries too, but I think my controller's fine right now. Cardiac Cat doing fine too, 9 and 8. The Legacy 12 and 6. I will say though that Mega is keeping their bleed going. They're holding it down.
You know, and I think that's all you need, really. I mean, I've seen a lot of teams play, and of course, a few tournaments, but it really doesn't matter what your kill-death ratio is. As long as you keep that bleed in, you can die 20 times in a match. If you're getting revived, you're getting in there, and you have that bleed in your favor, you know, you're going to win. It's all that really matters in these games. Of course, slaying does work, but unfortunately right now, DB is getting outslayed and outcapped just barely, though. Legacy coming in here on the bottom. Able to clear up, looking for a revive. Unable to get it. One below him. Looks like Black will be able to mop that up. Grenade coming through. And friendly fire is on.
Yes.
For the whole tournament. We turned off 3D spotting for him, and friendly fire is on. Legacy going to go down to Dirty D. Dirty D, such a strong player. We've seen him play. Last Defuse tournament, he did a great job. Look at that. Another kill.
No, a wipe.
Man.
TB is wiped out on here. Bravo taken back by Omega. Omega now taking Charlie. Wow, this will be a 3-fer for Omega.
This is going to hurt him big time. If I'm not mistaken, I'm going to take a look at the wins right now, and I believe just by taking a look at the ticket count, TB has already lost.
Yes.
Yeah, they cannot recover from this, unfortunately. And so for about 8 minutes, we watched TB valiantly go against one of the better teams, and or one of the best teams potentially in 5v5 defuse, even though they are slightly weak right now, going against each other. I still think, though, if TB had all their starters, could have been a different game, but of course, shoulda, woulda, coulda does not apply tournament setting. But it looks like last 9 tickets, and Dirty D still making plays on A. Has 2 in front, looking for a 2-piece, and does pick up Beetle and Bonds.
Yeah, 17-7 by Pisano. 61-3 and dwindling. This is going to be the end of this match. Omega takes map 2. Moving on to the next stage of the tournament.
Right. We will be moving on to new games. Omega going to walk away with that one right there. Got to update those scores. So it looks like Omega's going to walk away with a 2-0 victory over TB, and that will do it for TB, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately. But of course, we still have some great games coming up. And the FAMAS being used here. Haven't seen Bio use the FAMAS too much. Of course, his fan favorite weapon, of course, the weapon of choice was the MTAR, and that was unfortunately banned earlier this month. So he looks like he just shifted the FAMAS, and it looks like he's found a home with it. If I'm not mistaken, he's doing a good job so far, getting some kills with his teammates. But then again, you got very strong players like Legacy on TB, had the opportunity to play against and with Legacy back in the days of BF3, and he was one of those players that is just incredibly, incredibly good. Came out of nowhere, no one really saw him coming, and now...
Yeah, I played super shitty in London, so... So, I mean, I hope you don't use that as a metric of how good I was. But it's 132 to 120. Mega is down by 12. Oh, no. But that guy, Raiden, he's using the FAMAS, jumping around, trying to push up on Alpha.
Brad picking up another kill. A lot of FAMASes, I think... let me just go through the count here. I think everyone on the Omega roster is using a FAMAS right now.
All right, guys, bringing you more 5v5 domination Xbox One action. Part of the level Omega event that we put together a month ago. This is map 2 between Omega versus the Business on Zavod. Always a good map. This event's sponsored by Agalto, Astro, Brass Monkey Apps, Trinity Games, Mechanics, check them all out. These teams competing for 5 Agalto HD PVRs. You may be asking, what are the rest of the sponsors doing? Well, they gave a bunch of stuff that we gave away during the live stream, so sorry those on YouTube, you don't get to participate, but hey, check out the live stream in the future. You can get some stuff too. See you guys later.
This is now Zavod.
He's playing for one of the most storied teams in the Battlefield TB, so it is very interesting to see him still being a franchise player on a very good team.
Yes. You know, sometimes with some comp players, you know, they'll play for a few years and then they just get old. And then they can't play as much. Like me.
That's my story,
like
Dastro. I'm 23 years old, man, and I'm just too old to play. That's pretty much when it comes down to it.
That's right.
Fortunately.
Did you guys know? I mean, a lot of people don't believe me, but I actually used to be a pro Battlefield player back in the day.
I believe it. I believe it.
Back in the day.
I saw how you played London. So
we have Mega on red. I gotta switch my stuff up. Swap it out. Bam. And so right now, Omega is up 1-0.
Yeah, they're up one map. We do go by maps, of course. It goes by ticket count and then into maps. Whoever wins the ticket count takes the map. That's 2 out of 3, of course. And Omega starting off pretty solid here, but TV already up by a bit.
Oh.
If I'm not mistaken, they're up by quite a few in the early game. But Omega able to grab AC, A being contested. Bio looking for one. We'll grab him.